Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're playing When the Past Was Around, Chapter 5. If you've been enjoying these videos, please like, subscribe, comment, turn on the notification bell, and with that being said, let's get into it. Chapter 5 is the final chapter of When the Past Was Around. The title of this chapter is the namesake of the game, and it just kind of wraps up the whole story of Ida moving through her grief. So once again, starting out in the game, the last chapter ended with Ida losing her love and kind of spiraling back into her grief. Here we find her back in that dark room, and a new door opens up with the same trail of feathers. So Ida follows it to find Owl. Coming into the room, we enter back into that cafe scene where we were before, but now it looks like the cafe is closed. Everything is sort of a mess, and Ida's memory of this place is very dark. And we just move through the room until we see a more like ghostly figure of Owl standing across the room playing the violin. When we tap on Owl, a new door opens once again. Following into that new door, we enter into the beach scene, and it's once again just very dark. Ida's memory of this place feels very sad and depressing, and she's just desperate to get back to Owl. But every time we tap on Owl, he sort of becomes this boulder, this obstacle in Ida's mind, and she moves to the next door, where we enter back into this garden place. I believe this is the scene where Ida had originally met Owl, or her past love. But it wasn't until this scene that I realized that I had been messing up a little bit moving through the scenes, because I did find that music piece after I broke all of the vases, and Ida's memory came back to color. So I realized I had been missing pieces in the previous scene, so I did have to go back and get those pieces. After smashing all of the sandcastles, we find the second music piece and are able to restore Ida's memory of this place to life. Coming back into the cafe bar area. This one took me a little bit longer to find the piece just because there were so many things to open, and this was the most disarrayed room. Finally, I found that last music piece in the box and was able to restore Ida's memory of the cafe scene to color as well. Now coming into the next room after the garden, we are met back in this hallway that was always sort of a transition area between different chapters where we had collected different sentimental items. Now with each totem pole There is the music note that we are filling in from the notes that we had found before. After putting the notes into each slot, they open up and we are met by one of Owl's feathers. Then coming into the other far side of the room, we find Ida next to the cage with a shadowy figure of Owl. Ida is in so much pain as she's trying to hold on to the memory of her past love. But after completing the feather that Owl has given us, we're able to go back to all of the scenes from before, and Ida is able to reminisce in the memories of her past love with joy. These memories are no longer so painful for Ida, and she's able to see that she can hold on to the joyful memories of her past love without it affecting her so deeply. She can hold on to these memories and treasure them and treasure the love that she did have, and still allow herself to heal and move on. Now we can see that Ida is no longer afraid also to play the violin. She's once again found her passion as she's moved through the grief of losing her love, and she's able to play it freely. And as she plays the violin, she begins to break down the cage that Owl had been in this whole time. This is sort of a symbol of Ida once again being able to let go of those dark memories of her past love and to just move on. Now Ida is unafraid to face her past love, and he's once again displayed in front of her in the form of Owl. And now we see that Ida feels great joy as she's able to embrace the owl form of her past love. The room begins to fade away and we are met with one final door for Ida and Owl to enter through. Ida and Owl joyously walk through the door hand in hand and come out to one more scene together, which is the campsite area from before. And they're playing the violin together. We will be playing through all of the credits. Because everyone who works on this game deserves to have the credit and recognition. It was such a beautiful game. It was wonderfully written, designed, executed. The art is so beautiful. The music throughout the game is wonderful. And each of these names worked so hard. So thank you to all of the people that worked probably tirelessly on this game. It ended up being so beautiful. But also we will be playing through these credits because the final scene of the credit does reveal one final piece of Ida's story, So just keep watching until we can get there. Thank you also to all of you guys who have been watching and supporting these videos. It really means a lot to me. This game was so much fun to play through. Thank you for giving me the chance to walk you through this story and maybe shed some light on this story. And hopefully you guys will play this game also. It was so much fun, and like I said in one of my previous videos, it really did not take long to get through this game. You could probably play the whole game in the amount of time it takes you to watch all of these videos that I've made, so definitely give it a try. I will say though, once you get to the end, you may shed a little tear. I know I did once I got to the very, very end of this game. It did make me feel a little sad, but it's a very bittersweet kind of sadness. Like I said also in one of my previous videos, I feel like this game is very relatable to a lot of people just moving through life and passions. And even if you haven't lost someone close to you, it's still something that everyone can relate to. Everybody has felt that despair, that desperation to find their passion again, feeling lost, kind of this emptiness, moving through your grief of whatever it may be. So this game was beautifully, beautifully done. And in this final scene, we can see that Owl slowly disappears as Ida no longer needs somebody to guide her through her grief anymore, and she's able to embrace the memories of her lost love with joy. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching these videos. If you enjoyed all of them, please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys thought about this game, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!